Namaste. Hi there. It's me, Stacey Lei, and of course I'm here with Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to yoga, and thank you for joining me. My focus for today is mobility and grace. You know, one of the greatest services I can offer you is helping you to manage falls. That's right, F-A-L-L-S. I hope you never fall. And sometimes when we take a misstep, we get a little bit nervous, and that makes the situation even worse. If you have mobility and grace, you may not fall. And if you do fall, hopefully you'll land gracefully without any injuries. That's my goal for today, is to help you with that in your life. So we'll be moving through a number of different postures, of course, but in a number of different body positions. We'll be seated and kneeling and standing and laying down, all these different postures, and then I will coach you on your mobility and grace as we make our transitions. So you'll need a mat or a carpet, a yoga block or a thick sofa cushion, and a small hand towel. Let's move down to the ground together, and we'll start our series on the floor. Okay, so you could split your feet wider than your hips, just like this, and then gently lower down to the ground. You could use your prop to help you. Once you get down there, shift into a side saddle position and place the block or your bolster back behind you. Then boost yourself up onto the bolster. Okay, now if you've got a block, then I'd like you to scoot your tush to the very forward part of the block, or it might even begin to tip forward. Because if you crisscross your ankles, it would be very nice if you can bring your knees down to the floor. They may or they may not touch, but at least you know what we're going for here. All right, let's get started. Now that you're seated, lengthen your spine, ground down through your tailbone, and begin to stack your vertebrae one on top of the next. So you'll need to engage your abdominals, widen through your ribs, widen through your shoulders, lengthen through the back of your neck, and lift through the crown of your head. Now bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment to close your eyes. Inhale and exhale. Take a moment to tune out and hear all the sounds that are around you. You might hear traffic, or someone in the next room, or a dog barking. That's all part of your experience today, so invite that in. And now tune in to yourself. Just explore how you feel today, physically and emotionally. Notice the feeling of your breath. And now inhale deeply and take a moment for the longest exhale you've had all day. Congratulations, you showed up. Please blink your eyes open. Inhale and stretch your arms over your head. Reach up as high as you can. Exhale, draw your hands down. Let's do this a few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch up as high as you can this time. Exhale. Lift your arms up and hold. Separate your hands. Now sweep your right hand down, place your fingertips on the ground, and stretch over to your right side. Keep your left hip anchored on your block. Now big cartwheel arms. Stretch your arms, stretch your fingers. Come over to the other side. Anchor your right hip down. Reach through your fingers and press your thumb back behind you a little bit. Now let's cartwheel, stretch over to the right, and cartwheel, stretch over to your left. Sweep your arm down. Now crawl your hands back behind you and puff your chest open by drawing your shoulder blades back. Tilt your chin up a little bit and smile. because you get to exercise today. Soften your upper body and sit tall. And now balance yourself and crisscross your legs the opposite way so that your opposite ankle is in front. Now arms wide and twist to your right. Place your right hand on the bolster or block, your left hand on your knee or your thigh. Exhale, twist through your lower back. Inhale, rotate through your middle back. Inhale, draw your shoulder back, turn your chin back, look back, and smile again. Now before you release, soften all the muscles in your body, return to me. We want to avoid a slingshot effect. Remember, we're moving gracefully. Extend your arms, a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to your left side. Reach for your block, reach for your thigh, lengthen your spine. Exhale, your lower back twists. Exhale, your middle back rotates. Exhale, your shoulder turns back, your chin turns back, and you smile. Inhale, exhale. Soften the muscles, return to me. Okay, we'll roll off the bolster or block. You can place the block off to the side for now. Take your towel, fold it once or twice, and then place it underneath your knees. Now, if you don't have a towel, it's okay. This was just meant to make you feel a little more comfortable. Fold your toes under. If your feet start to cramp, you can flatten them again. But for now, stretch the bottoms of your feet. Our feet are our base of support. The more limber they are, the more graceful you can be. Place your hands on your hips. Inhale. Exhale, engage your seat. Press your hips forward. And now soften. Inhale. Exhale, press your hips forward. Feel an opening in the front of your hips as you engage your seat muscles. And then release. Once more. Exhale, engage, press and press and press. Feel your upper body just naturally lean back. And then soften. Now roll your shoulders up and back. Ooh, that feels so good. You could say it out loud. Say, that feels so good. Bring your hands to your shoulders. Make some big circles with your arms. Okay, now sweep your arms up and back. And you might notice that your body sways when you make these circles. Try to stabilize your body. Okay, now single arms up and back and feel the twist through your torso. Once again, stabilizing your body the best you can. You're in control. Both hands down, and now slide your hands to your lower back. Squeeze your elbows back, lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Tilt your chin up a little bit and smile. We get to exercise today. That's a good day. All right, lower down into a tabletop position and make gentle circles, moving your torso in one direction, massaging your knees, massaging your wrists. Reverse your circles. And now hold in the center. Bring your right fingertips to the back of your head. Twist open to your right side. And as you twist left, direct your hand through the space under your arm and rest your shoulder on the floor. Try to keep the majority of the weight on your shoulder rather than your head. And then slide your left leg back behind you. Lengthen your leg a lot. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your leg where it is and press your body weight into your left hand to push you back up. Now your left leg is back, so reach your right arm forward and then lift your arm and your leg and steady yourself. Press through your heel. And as you do that, notice how much longer your leg becomes. Okay, draw your elbow to your knee and then extend. And then your arm and leg both come out to the side. Let's do that again. Elbow to knee. You're balancing now. Be sure you continue to breathe. And now take your arm and leg out to the side. Reach forward and place your arm and leg down. Your right foot will spin around back behind you, and you'll turn your torso towards me for a modified side plank. Reach from your fingertips down to your toes, and if you'd like to, you can lift your arm and leg up. If you do that, make a straight line. Tilt your head sideways. Maintain your strength. Maintain your awareness, even though you're sideways. Sometimes the world gets sideways. We've just got to hold on and breathe. Relax your leg down. Sweep your arm down and return back to the front of your mat. Place your knees on the mat. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, engage your core muscles. Hover above the ground, so lift your knees, and now press into downward facing dog. You can keep your knees bent if that feels good, or lift your hips higher and straighten your legs. Just tap one heel down and then the other foot. Just tap one at a time, using your breath. Okay, and now keep your heels still and lift your right leg back behind you. You can either reach back or lift up. Okay, lift your eyes and look at your fingers. Now you'll slide your right knee towards your hands and lower down for modified pigeon. Slide your left leg back and take your block and place it underneath your left thigh. That'll give you a little boost. You might feel a little more comfortable there. So you should feel your hips stretching forward and back with your left leg, and then a little bit sideways in your front leg. You can stay here if you'd like, or you could crawl yourself lower down to the ground. What I always love to do in this posture is make two fists and stack one on top of the other, and then rest my forehead right on my fists. See how that feels for you. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's come out of this posture. So work yourself back up. Bend your back leg and slide your knee towards the towel, and then you'll bend your right leg as well. Move the block off the mat. And then we'll move your right leg again. You're going to step forward this time. Now that our hip is nice and open, I hope you feel pretty good here. You can lean a little bit forward and then fold your toes and lean a little bit back. And you're welcome to use your block like it's a high heel shoe. You could just walk with it forward and then back. Just one more time. A little bit of mobility, dynamic flexibility. Come forward, please, and hold both hands on your front thigh. Press your body up. Pivot your back foot. And here we are with our warrior feet. Open up wide to the warrior two. Thumbs up. Press the walls away. Stand tall and proud. Inhale. Exhale. Back hand onto your back thigh, stretch up, the peaceful warrior. Reaching from your finger to your hip, a gentle sparkle behind your eyes. place your right hand on your right thigh. Sweep your back arm over your head. Extended side angle. Smooth, fluid moves. Let's repeat that. Come back to peaceful warrior, back hand, back thigh. And now extended side angle. Bending your torso side to side, breathing deep. Flip your palm up, please, and let's make a few big circles here. One more time. Now open up wide and sit down low in goddess pose. Allow your hips to open up. Now hinge forward so that you're lengthening your spine. Reach for your block. Bend both knees and straighten both legs. Keeping your spine long. Bend your knees and straighten both legs. Now you can use a block of any height. You can keep your block low or medium height or all the way up. The choice is yours, okay? You can even place your hands on the floor if they can reach the floor comfortably. Okay, keep your legs straight and dare to relax upside down, just hang heavy. And if you feel safe here and comfortable, you can wrap your arms around your head and give yourself a gentle swing from side to side. Now, if this doesn't feel good to you, just keep your hands on the block. Wherever you are, breathe deeply and smile, please. Okay, hands come to the ground. Bend your knees, then walk up to your thighs. Stand tall. Pivot your back foot and then pivot your front foot to warrior facing the left side of the room. Place your front hand on your front thigh, extended side angle. Now sweep your arm down and back behind you. For modified humble warrior, you can stay here or reach both arms back. The choice is yours. Gracefully lift your back heel, pivot your knee, and lower down. So now you're kneeling once again. Bring your hands to your heart, elbows up, and twist a few times towards me and then back behind you. The challenge here is looking in all directions, but maintaining your stability, maintaining your grace. Come back to center, please. Place both hands down on the floor. Sweep your leg back behind you. Open your fingers very wide. Fold your toes. And now let's move through those circles that we practiced before. Maybe now you'll be able to sit back a little deeper and come forward a little bit more. Roll across the bones on your fingers. Feel your wrists getting massaged. Reverse your circle, please. Return to center. Now bring your left fingertips back behind your head. Twist open to the left. And as you twist right, direct your hand underneath your arm and lower down onto your shoulder, doing your best to keep the weight off your head. Now you're using your right arm to help you twist towards the ceiling. Twisting, rotating, breathing deep. Stretch your right leg back. Press through your heel and feel your leg lengthen even more. Now it's time to press into your right hand as you lift back up. Place your hands just underneath your shoulders. Now your right leg is already back, so stretch your left arm forward. And now lift your arm and leg up. Balance. Steady yourself. You're doing great. Just keep going. If you have a little wobble, it's okay. Elbow to knee, and then extend all the way out. Elbow and knee both come out to the side. Reach forward, let's do that again. Elbow to knee. And now out to the side. And now reach forward and back. Hold. Bring your hand and your foot down. So spin on your bottom knee so that your foot comes to the back of the mat. Turn your torso towards me. Place your hand just underneath your shoulder, fingers turned out wide. Stretch your arm over your head, and you're welcome to simply hold here or lift your arm and leg up. Your head is sideways. The whole world has gotten sideways, but you're okay. Smile. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep your arm down. Bring your foot down. Return back to your tabletop. Hands beneath your shoulders. Engage your core muscles. Exhale, hover your knees above the ground. Now downward facing dog. You can pedal through your feet. And settle in, your chest towards your thighs. Now lift your left leg back behind you, either back or up. The choice is yours. Hold for 4, 3, 2. Now look at your fingers and slide your knee forward, 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 and relax it down. Take your block and slide it underneath your left thigh. You could boost yourself up there, just like I did. Now stretch your right leg a little further back. And you can stay right here. One thing to avoid is a compression in your lower spine. So you'll get that if you sit up too tall, okay? So hinge forward just a little bit, keep your spine long. You can stay here or make your fists again and then stack up your fists one on top of one another. And just rest there. Inhale. Exhale. Mobile, graceful, easy and flowing. Okay, step your hands up, please. And you'll slide your knee onto the towel. Lift yourself off the block. Place the block in the front of your mat. And return to your tabletop. Now, step your left foot forward so that we're kneeling once again, a kneeling lunge. You can use your block as a high-heeled shoe, just like we did before, just walking along with it. Coming forward and back. Move slowly and with your breath, as if you're respecting the body, as if you're respecting your postures just as much as you're respecting your body. All right, this time you'll come forward. You can remove the block, 2 hands on your thigh, and boost yourself up. Now pivot your back foot, ground down, and come out to be the warrior. Yep. So our thumbs are up, we're pushing the walls away. Your front leg is bent, your back leg is straight. And now shift into peaceful warrior. And in peaceful warrior, you have to smile. Come on, smile. Now front hand, front thigh, extended side angle. Let's do that again. Peaceful. Extended side. Now sweep your arm down and turn towards me, the goddess pose. Take your block and place it in front of you. I'd like you to position your block a little bit higher this time. Straighten your legs, and now slide your left hand to your rib cage and twist up to your left. Bring your hand back down, lean on the block as you twist up to your right. Both hands down, bend your knees, two hands on your thighs and stand up. Now pivot your left foot and your right foot, the warrior two. Extended side angle. Now sweep your arm forward and down and back. Flip your palm up. You could keep one hand on your thigh if you'd like, or reach both hands back. This is your modified humble warrior. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Two hands on your front thigh, please. Lift your back heel up, pivot your foot, and then lower your knee down to your towel. We return to our kneeling posture. Bring your hands to your heart, fold your toes under, and then twist and twist. Look all around, and you're still steady, you're still holding. Return into the center, please. Bring two hands down, two knees to the towel, and then sit side saddle. What an adventure this series has been for us today, huh? Please remove your towel and place it just next to you. You can remove your block too. All right. I'd like you to slide your legs down and lay on your stomach. So lay on your front body. Okay. Bring your elbows just underneath your torso, giving yourself enough space so that you can reach your rib cage through your arms. Now widen your feet. You can rock your hips just a little bit. Pressing down into your forearms, lift your heart forward and press your shoulders to the floor. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the length in your spine. Feel your chest open up and smile. Sometimes just the act of lifting the corners of our mouth up. If you haven't smiled already today, sometimes it's a little shock. And then we just have to follow along with the silliness in our eyes. And immediately, our chemistry changes. We become just a little bit lighter, a little bit more at ease, right? Better than grinding through our teeth, tensing through our jaw, or tensing through our forehead. Just being easy and fluid. Relax all the way down and to roll onto our back. As soon as you've arrived comfortably on your back, reach for your heels and then lift your hips, engaging your seat muscles. See if you can engage a little bit more and feel the stretch in the front of your hips. Inhale. Exhale with a big sigh. Say, now lower your hips down and lift your feet up and reach for your ankles, or you can hook your big toes. Think about drawing your knees towards your armpits. Now give yourself a gentle rock from side to side. This is called the happy baby. We've all seen infants who just open their eyes for the first time and they're just so happy. Happy baby. They don't have to worry about their finances or their health or their relationships or their house. Nope. They're just happy to be here. And every time we practice the happy baby exercise, we should have that carefree vibe just for a second. Now please fold your feet back down, place your feet on the ground, and slide your legs out. Let your toes drop out to the side. Flip your palms wide open. Take a deep breath in. Completely melt down. Allow this Shavasana to refuel you, to refresh you, to remind you that you are mobile and you are graceful. With a little practice every day, you can handle just about anything that the world throws at you. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Please feel free to stay here in this posture for as long as you'd like. You've earned it. It was an honor and a privilege to be your guide today, and I certainly hope you had a good experience with me. If you did, please return. Let's do more of this together soon. Until then, stay happy and healthy. Namaste.